So good morning. Sorry for the late start today, guys. Good morning. This is Amy and Deba and all of our friends at Mystic Fitness Live giving you an awesome Saturday morning power class. I hope you enjoy it. Um, do what you can. Don't push yourselves. Just have a great time with us. If you have any questions, you can add questions in the comments section. We're live streaming every morning at 9 a.m. This is a 75-minute class. I want to give a big shout out to my friend Trevor and the Grampian Police Pipe Band out in Scotland who watch us and practice with us. Everybody else around the world who's been practicing with us on our live streams. We hope that when you come to Massachusetts, you will join us at the studio. Okay, have a great time, everyone. I'm going to step away and we're going to start our grounding. Spread your fingers wide in child's pose. Spread your thighs. Rest your forehead. Rest your heart. Allow yourself to dissolve. And focus on nothing at this moment but your breath. Together as a group, we breathe in through our noses. Breathe out through your nose or your mouth. Feel the air enter your lungs and enter your belly. And feel the air leave your lungs and leave your belly. Deep breaths in. Yeah. And full and thorough breaths out. Nothing to think about here. Just the breath. Might be very nice if you'd like to walk your hands to the upper right corner of your mat and give your left side body just a beautiful stretch. And if you will, walk your hands to the other side. Find your surrender. Find your choice to relinquish all control and just ride your breath instead. Hands come back to center, please. I'd like you to gently push yourselves up onto your heels. We'll sit on top of our heels, please. You can bring your knees together if that feels good. And just start some shoulder rolls. Rolling them back. And rolling them forward. And please bring your chin to your chest. And then your right ear to your right shoulder. And then your head goes back. And your left ear to your left shoulder. Chin to your chest. And your right ear to your right shoulder. And head goes back. Take some head rolls. Please breathe. and take your head roll in the other direction, nice and slowly. And you can start rolling out the arms too here. Reverse the direction. Arms sweep up high, inhale that beautiful side body stretch, right arm drops, left arm comes up and over. And then maybe the left arm sweeps down in front of you and you walk in front of you with your hands and take that side stretch on the other side. Right arm comes down and you find your upper body sweeps. Use your arms just like paintbrushes or tools to create your incredible, beautiful masterpiece called you. Take these sweeps as large or small as you wish, quickly or slow as is calling your name. Make sure you are breathing. And then together as a group, we will circle sweep up nice and high. Inhale, hands come into prayer. And exhale, prayer hands to your heart center. Big breath in and out. The next breath in will be followed by the sacred sound of Om. Inhale. Together we make a symphony. Individually, we are our own artists. Enjoy your practice, everybody. Inhale, circle, sweep, rise up. I'd like you to open and close your fingers. Stretch each finger. And you can increase the speed if you wish until your forearms start to burn a little bit. And we'll shake those hands. Try it again. Circle, sweep up, inhale, rise. Opening and closing your hands as quickly or as slowly as suits you. And the faster you go, the quicker the burn will be in the arms. We may need that if we're working at computers all day. Yeah. And then shake off the water, the imaginary water. Let's slap our hands in front of us on the mat. Make some noise. Yeah. And that's a lovely, lovely segue into tabletop. So find your tabletop if you will. Hands and knees, hips above your knees and shoulders above your wrists. Inhale, we arch the spine into crazy cow. Exhale, we round and touch into chest, angry cat. Inhale, arching, cow. And exhale, rounding. And go ahead alternating between your cows and cats for me. And maybe taking your thighs and separating them a little wider and circling. So we just rotate our torso here, giving our wrists, our elbows, our shoulders, our knees, our hips, and our ankles some nice lubrication. Breathe. We're going to get right into some core work here, guys. So establish tabletop proper, wrists below the shoulders and hips above the knees. Knees can be hips with distance apart. Extend your right leg behind you. Keep the toes on the floor. And let's just stretch our hamstrings here. You're just going to push your right heel forward and back. Just give that right hamstring a lovely stretch. And if you feel it, you can raise the right leg up. Now let's not kick it higher than our spine. So let's keep it in the same line as the spine if possible. Good. Bend your knee for me, please. Sole of foot is parallel to the ceiling. And small pulses, raising your right thigh, taking that for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 10, 5. Well done. Scoop that knee to your chin, so tuck that underneath you. Good. And for your second set, you're going to take this a little bit wider. So we kick the knee back and we lift it up again, but you bring it back down to your nose this time. So a little bit greater range here. And trying that for 20, 19, 18. Good timing, Karina. 17, 16. Beautiful work, every one of you. How does that feel on the right glute? Is it burning yet? 9 more to go. Okay, loves, land that behind you. So stretch the foot out behind you again. Stretch the hamstring. And then carefully open the right leg out to the right. Good. Remember those torso circles that we did? Now you're going to take those with the extended right leg. And just circle the torso for different stretch through the hips here. And make sure you change the direction of those circles as well. And bring your right knee back to tabletop proper. You guys did great. Bring your hips back on your heels. Give yourself a child's position. Stretch. And return back to your tabletop proper. Let's try that all on the left side, okay? So the left leg extends back, and you can push your heel forward and back, stretching the left hamstring. Hamstrings are a series of muscles in the back of your legs. Very important to stretch them, especially for you runners or hikers, for all of us. And when you're feeling strong, you can start raising the left leg. And if that's not available to you, that's okay. Leave the left toes on the floor. It's perfectly fine. You do not have to do these pulses. Bend the left knee. The sole of your left foot is parallel to the ceiling. And we're going to do 20 little tiny pulses. And you can time those in your head. 15. 10, 5, good. And then we took that knee and we took it to our chin. And now it's going to be the wider range. We're going to kick up and we're going to tap our noses. So 20, 19, 17, 16. You find your count. You almost there? The dismount will be to take that leg back behind you, stretch the hamstring one more time, and then open the left leg out to the left. Fantastic posture to do after a run. You just start circling your torso here. And return yourselves back to tabletop proper. I'd like you to sit back on the heels, kind of like when we started. But this time, actually, tuck your toes under. So Deba's toes are tucked under and she's sitting on her heels. We're going to stretch the soles of the feet here. So just roll from big toe to pinky. You can move your hips to create that weight change. I want to stretch the soles of the feet. Are you guys feeling it? You can lean forward if it's too much pressure, or lean back if it's not enough pressure. Are you breathing? Hands come down, tabletop, slap the tops of the feet out. Yeah, okay. You think we're ready for downward facing dog? Let's tuck the toes and test it all out. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up to the ceiling high. Reach the booty up to the ceiling. Belly does in, head hangs heavy. Breathe. Time into the ground, bending one knee at a time. Students, take a big breath in and let go. One more time, full deep breath in and let it go. Good. We're going to fire up the thighs now. So as you inhale, you raise your hips up, down dog. Then you bend your knees to a hover. You're going to spring into high plank. It's a little thing, but you control it. And you stop when your shoulders are right above your wrists. Beautiful form here. Belly draws into the back. Back is flat. And holding your plank. If this is unavailable to you, you certainly may drop the knees for tabletop. There are millions of times I take tabletop instead of plank. Try it again. Hips pull up to the sky, down dog, inhaling. Drop the knees a little bit and spring forward. So it's like you're a loaded spring. Good, Amanda. And you stop at that high plank. Give these a few tries. Inhaling, good Larry, hips up, downward facing dog, knees drop, and high plank. Inhale, let me hear the breath. In through your nose. Good Bill, knees bend, high plank. Try as many of these as your body can do and as your mind can take. 5, 4, 3, 2, you got it, Leah. And I see every one of you paying more attention to your form than anything else. So you understand the yoga. You got it. That's your key. Pay attention to your form at all times. We're going to lift our hips up high, inhaling downward facing dog. Walk your dog, pressing one heel at a time into the ground. Big breath in and breath out. Awesome sauce. Bend those knees. This time we prepare for flight. Look forward. You can walk, hop, skip, or jump. Feet meet the hands. Good. We'll inhale to a flat back, a halfway lift, hands on the shins. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise it up, circle sweep, rise all the way to the sky and reach. And exhale, prayer hands to your heart center. Breathe in and breathe it out. Inhale, circle sweep, raise up. Exhale, forward fold. Take it all the way down. This is called Sun Salutation A. Hands on the ground, inhaling flat back. Hop, skip, jump, or walk, high plank. Since this is power class, I challenge you to hold that high plank, holding it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Roll forward on the toes, bend the elbows, low plank. Inhale to upward facing dog. Chest lifts and expands. Exhale, flip the feet, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Students, take your big breath in. Let go with your ah. Inhale. Exhale. One more time for me. Breath in. Exhale. Sun salutation A. Let's move a little quicker. Prepare for flight. Bend the knees. Hop, skip, jump or walk. Feet to hands. Inhaling flat back. Hands on shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise it up. Circle sweep. We rise. Exhale, per hand. Start center. We ground. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, circle sweep, rise up. Exhale, forward fold, take it all the way down. Inhaling, flat back. Hop, skip, jump, or walk back to that high plank. Holding plank, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Roll forward on the toes, bend at the elbows. Inhale, chest scoops up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Sun Sal A. Bend those knees. Look forward. Prepare for flight. Hop, skip, jump, or walk. Feet to hands. Inhaling flat back. Hands on the shins. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we rise up, circle sweep all the way, reach hands in prayer. Exhale, per hand, start center. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, circle sweep, rise up. Exhale, forward fold, take it all the way down. Inhaling, flat, hop, jump or walk back to that plank. Beautiful work, guys. Here we go. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Invite you back to your child's pose. Bend those knees, separate them. Hips go back on the heels, arms stretch out long. Take some breath here. Nice and slowly, feeding the body the oxygen it needs for strong muscles. Breathe it in and breathe out. Let's get back to business. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, the knees, downward facing dog when you're ready to return. Walk that dog, press one heel at a time into the ground, bend one knee at a time, breath in and breath out. Prepare for flight, bend the knees, hop, skip, jump or walk, feet meet the hands. Inhaling flat back, hands on shins, and exhale your forward fold. Inhale, raise it up, we circle sweep, we rise. Exhale, per hands to your heart center, breathe in, breathe it out. Bending your knees, find that chair position. So chair can be with feet separated or feet side by side. So whatever is best for your stature. Let's all bring the shoulders back a little. Lift our chests a little bit higher. Breathe. We'll do some chair sweeps. You'll inhale, you'll circle, sweep, rise up. You'll exhale and dip. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale and dip. Take a few of these until you're comfortable with the medium. Next time we rise, we inhale. When we sit, we're going to open up to the right, pushing the arms apart. And we'll inhale and we'll sweep up. And we'll exhale and we'll open to the left. Take some of these. Inhale. Down. One more on each side. Let's meet as a group up and back down in your chair. Breathe in and breathe out. Now this time, instead of just rising straight up and returning to chair, try rising up, lifting right knee with you, and then returning to your chair. Left knee with you. We're going to put in alternating twists next. Here's your left knee up, down, rising up, open, up, open. Knee comes up now and down. Left knee up and down. Open, up, and down. Up, twisting to the left. You guys got it. Right knee up and down. Up and down. Straight up to the right. Straight up to the left. One more knee, okay? Right. Left. Give yourself a rag doll. Separate those feet and let yourselves just hang. You guys really adhered to that beautifully. I lost my way a little bit. Let the breath come. Blood back to your head. Relax your neck. A little bend in the knees for ragdoll. It's a scrumptious position. When you bend those knees, you'll feel the lower back start to just release nicely. Soften that breath. I'm going to take you to Sun Salutation B here if you're up for it. So you toe heel the sides of your feet together and you raise yourself up. That was a combination of raise and rise. It was raise all the way up. Hands come to heart center as you ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, circle sweep, raise. Exhale, forward fold. Take it all the way down, beauties. Hands on the ground, inhaling your flat back. Hop, skip, jump, or walk to that high plank. Hold that plank, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Students, big breath in, that right leg reaches up nice and high. Exhale, bring your foot in between your hands. So we come to what's called runner's lunge. And your foot is in between your hands. Your fingers are tented here. Let me show you a good view of the tented fingers. Option to use blocks. My friend Janine is using blocks. Blocks bring the floor closer to your hands so that you don't have to strain. Blocks are a beautiful prop to bring to your yoga class. Bring your fingertips behind you. Let's test out the strength. The This looks good. I'd like you to open up to warrior two from here. Roll that left heel down. Sweep that left arm up and back behind you. Reach that right arm in front of you. I want you to kind of do some shoulder work here, okay? So first bring your shoulders to your ears and then lower those shoulders down. One more time. Up and down. Make little fists and circle those fists. And now I'd like you to imagine you're swimming through molasses, or your upper body is, and the right fingertips pull forward and back and forward, all the while maintaining the strength of your lunge. Let's flip our right palm, breathe in, reverse that warrior. Exhale into extended side angle lunge. Reverse it for me again, breathing in. Extended side angle lunge. Take a few of these. One more time, reversing. And extended side angle lunge. Taking it into a bent knee triangle here. So from your extended side angle lunge into a bent knee triangle position. Yeah. And with your hand on your shin, maybe you place your hand on your shin, push through the right leg. Let's straighten it out, finding your straight leg triangle here. Now for a straight leg triangle, if you're super flexible, your fingertips might be on the floor. But if you're like me, very tight, my body's very tight, I like to have my hand right there on my thigh, and that's my triangle. You can reverse this straight leg triangle. Let's get that right arm up in the air. Make a little L with your thumb and your first finger. That's going to be your target. You're going to do some rotator cuff work here. That's really nice for the body instead of adverse for it. Make a little pointer with your left index finger. That'll be our arrow. This is called archer. You inhale, you raise that arrow up to its target. And you exhale, you draw slowly back. Take a few of these. Inhale, sweep, and draw. Sweep, and draw. One more. Sweep, and draw. Good work. Finding straight leg triangle proper. Bring those arms back down. Yeah. Look at your left hand up in the air. Bend the right knee, finding your bent knee, triangle proper. Tilt your body back up to warrior two position. These are beautiful. We'll propel our arms as we step the left foot forward to meet the right. Tadasana, standing position. Take some head rolls here, so just start rolling your head one direction, the other direction. Some shoulder rolls back. forward. Hands on the hips. You can separate your feet. Torso roll for me. Change your directions. And knee rolls. So knees come together for knee rolls. This is a great runner's exercise. Knees touch, hands on the knees, and you just circle your knees. Change the direction. And then slowly, gently work your way back up, torso rolling. Shoulder rolling. Head roll. And then with your hands on your hips, put the weight into your left foot, please. Let's raise the right knee, interlace your fingers and scoop that shin up. Nataraja, left arm extends, right knee comes out to the right. Bring that leg back to center, squeeze. Circle, sweep arms up high, inhale, lift. Exhale, crescent lunge position as slowly as you wish. 2 more. Inhale, standing knee. Exhale, crescent lunge position. 1 more, please. Crescent lunge position. These are beautiful. Take it down to runner's lunge on the left side. So here you are, runner's lunge on the left. Point those fingertips behind you, airplane lunge on the left. You got ready? Opening it up to warrior 2 position on the left. We did some shoulder work here, so lift the shoulders up and down and up and down. Then we made little fists and we circled our wrists. And then we pretended we were swimming through molasses, drawing the torso and the arms forward and back and forward and back and forward and back. Flip that left palm, breathe in, reverse the warrior. Exhale to extended side angle lunge. Go back and forth, reversing and extending. Find your beat. I always want to thank all of you who are present in the studio for being so generous with your practices and sharing it with our live stream audience. We have people all over the world watching us. Again, a shout out to Trevor and the Grampian Police Pipe Band in Scotland. And you can see their videos on YouTube. It is a beautiful pipe band. But to you guys who are here, my thanks for representing Mystic with so much loyalty and beauty and authenticity. We're going to land this in bent knee triangle, please. And then left hand on the left shin as we push through that left leg and straighten it out for your straight leg triangle position. Now I keep my left hand right on my thigh. There are very flexible types who can reach the left fingertips to the floor. No need to push or strain. You want your chest parallel to the plane of the wall that you are facing. Let's reverse that straight leg triangle. We make that little target with our left hand, like a little L. We make a little pointer with our right hand. Archer. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, draw back. Two more. Find your bent straight leg triangle proper. Then bend your left knee to find bent knee triangle proper. Tilt your upper body back to warrior two. Propel the arms, step right foot forward to meet the left. Let's put hands on hips and take some of those head rolls again. Best thing you can do in the morning, best thing you can do after or before a run. Head rolling, loosening up your neck. Add your shoulders. Add your torso. And those awesome knees. Knee rolling. Take it back up for me. Hands on hips, torso. Shoulders. Head. And then the weight will go into the right foot. And we interlace our fingers and scoop that left shin up nice and high. Opening out, Nataraja. So this is your Raja is the dancer king. This is the male energy dancer. This is the Shiva, dancing Shiva, as opposed to Shakti, the female energy. Good. Come bring it in front of you. Circle sweep those arms up high. Inhale, standing knee. Exhale, crescent lunge position. Take two more of those. Inhale, standing knee. And crescent lunge. Beautiful work, all of you. One more. Meet each other in crescent lunge. Open up to warrior two. This is kind of where we started all of our this set. You'll propel your arms down to the ground, roll that back heel up, sweep the front leg back, taking high plank position. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa, low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe it in. And downward facing dog, breathe out. Pedal back and go walk that fine dog of yours. Maybe you're a poodle. Maybe you're a Bernese mountain dog. Maybe you are a mutt. Breath in pulls the belly in and lifts those hips up high. And breath out lets you go, ah. One more time, breath in, pull those hips up high. These backs, your spines are so beautifully straight. I love it. Let go with your We're going to do a little more standing, okay? Prepare for flight. Bend the knees. Hop, skip, jump, or walk. Your feet to your hands. Inhaling flat back, hands on shins. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise it up. Circle sweep, rise. Hands in prayer. And exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Breath in and out. So we took the masculine energy for dancing Shiva. I'd like you to tap into your feminine energy now for Dandayamana Dhanurasana, dancer's pose. Inhale, circle sweep, we rise. You want to align your body evenly and stretch it long. Then you drop your right palm out to the right side of you. You're going to reach back right foot or ankle from behind. Ideally, it is an inside grip. The right arm rotates outward and carries that little foot. Left arm, dagger. Reach it up. Go ahead, find that dancer. Fingertips, your eyebrows. Breathe. Holding your dancer. 5, 4, 3. The dismount is going to be into a crescent lunge when you hit 1. And then you'll drop your left heel, your right heel on the floor, pivot, turn and face these mirrors. Yeah? Taking a little kickboxing action here, okay? So if you'd like, you can bring your heels in, finding your goddess. Tilt your pelvis. And Deba, if you want to demonstrate for the live stream, you can turn to face the camera if you'd like. Everybody else, we're going to look at the mirrors, okay? So I want you to focus on the pelvis. Bend those knees. And you can start your kickbox punches, making little fists. I like to rotate my forearms. Feel that through your shoulders, your arms. Option to take the bounce in the knees. And instead of punching, you can also play the drum. And then you're going to slow down your kickbox action. Straighten those legs, pivot on the heels, face the front of the room. Finding that warrior 2, the back foot steps forward to meet the front one, the arms, circle sweep. Beautiful. Raise it up. Here we go. Left palm comes out to the left. Weight goes into that right leg. Students, take that left ankle or foot behind you. It is an inside grip. Thighs come together. Breathe and lift. Exhale. Dancer's position. Stay with that breath. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2. Finding the crescent lunge. Pivoting on those heels and facing the ballet bars. Taking that goddess position. More set of your kickboxing. I'm a little late for the music, but you can find it. You can take a slow drum. You can take slow energy. We can take stillness and just go a little deeper into that goddess. Maybe a little deeper. And maybe a little bit deeper. Take the right ear to the right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. Head can go back. Sit a little deeper. Breathe. Finish up your kickbox. Taking those arms. Option here, guys, if you want to give the arms a rest, you can bring feet together and take your tap outs right side. Adding arms if you want to. Sit, Karina, you got it, sister. Maybe the left leg. Maybe alternating legs. All right, my darlings, we're going to try to take this down. How do you feel? You feel pretty energized? Pretty good? Shake out. Go ahead, Leah. Go ahead, Judy. Shake them out. Inhale, we'll circle sweep up nice and high facing the front. And exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Inhale, rise up all the way, circle sweep. Exhale, forward fold, take it all the way down. Hands on the ground, inhaling, flat back. Hop, skip, jump, or walk back to that high plank. Hold that plank, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale and let it go. Inhale and let it go. One more time and let it go. Okay, push your hips forward, high plank. As slowly as you're able to, descend for me, please, into that just belly position. You're going to end up on your belly with your left ear on the mat and your head facing to the right. You can bend your knees and windshield wiper the legs. I'll mention to everybody there are 2 indoor Thanksgiving classes. One is 8 a.m. That is the flow before the feast. That's a hot flow. And then at 10 a.m. there's a Bikram class. Those may fill up quickly, so I'm giving you guys the advance notice to sign up in advance if that's something you Thursday, no. And as you realize, indoor classes fill up very quickly because we go in space. Please pre-register wait list, wait it out, because frequently we pull right off the wait lists. So I don't want you to feel discouraged in any way. Just to give your neck an even stretch, put the other ear on the floor. Yep. We're going to quickly take 2 back strengtheners here, and then we'll roll over onto our backs and do some nice hip stretches. My friend Janine requested a pigeon, so we're certainly going to take pigeon. But first, let's take cobra. Hands go underneath the shoulders, the elbows point upward. Tops of the feet are glued to the floor. Chin is on the mat. Now I want you guys to squeeze the thighs, squeeze the buttocks, press your pubic bone into the floor. Inhale and raise your chest. And the secret to your cobra is really all the weights in that lower body as you lift and open the upper body. Tops of feet pressing on the floor. If your neck can tolerate it, you lift your chin and you even find that drishti, that gaze, that focus in the ceiling. And lower down. Not for long. Inhale, try that one more time for me. Raise it up. And lower down. Okay. Another version, so cobra is great for your lower back. I want to do something that's great for your middle back. It's called skydiver. The arms come into goal posts and the knees bend and the soles of the feet are parallel to the sky. Please separate your knees. Empty your body by exhaling. Let's inhale and rise up, lifting the thighs and the chest. Let's exhale and lower. Inhale and please rise. And take a few skydivers at your pace. Fantastic. Rest. You can windshield wiper the legs, one side and the other. So as you know, we had an incredible snowstorm last night. My car doors were frozen shut this morning, so I was a little late getting here and starting the broadcast and the class. We're not used to snow in October here, but it's beautiful. We'll take anything the heavens want to give us, or I will, for sure. Okay, let's roll over onto our backs. Our heads face the front, please. Feet face the back. And I'd like you to spend some time, knees, and one hand goes on each knee, and just stir knees toward your chest and away from your chest, opening and closing your legs in circular motions. You can change the direction of those circles as well. Good. Wind removing pose. Let the left leg relax on the floor and please bend your right knee, interlacing all 10 fingers 2 inches underneath that right knee. And elbows hug the sides of your body as you press the right thigh just to the right of your rib cage. Try to use hand strength and bicep strength instead of engaging your shoulders. Instead, your shoulders should be relaxed on the floor. And pay attention to your breath, students. Are you breathing in nice and deeply? Are you feeding your body, your soul, the oxygen it needs to prosper, to thrive? Here's the deal, your breath is the voice of your soul. You don't ever have to say a word. You just need to breathe and be. Know who you are and how magnificent you are. So another deep breath in, let that soul sing. And let's change it out, please. Relax your right leg and bend your left knee, wind removing pose on the left. Stretches don't have to be deep or difficult to be effectual. Please remember that. I prefer simplicity. I think it speaks volumes. Okay, let's release that leg, and just a quickie, really great exercise for your lower back if you experience issues with it like I do. Relax the left leg on the floor, pick up your right knee. You'll bring your knee above your hip. Open the right knee out to the right. Straighten the right leg. And rotate the right leg inward and back down to the left. So right knee up, out, down, and in. And keep that knee bent until the very end. So when you open it, the knee is still bent. Then you press the heel down to straighten the leg. That's it, Amanda. And rotate the leg inward. You got it, Karina. And try that on the other side. So you may feel clicking all through your body, and that's perfectly normal. Very nice for the lower back. We'll now do our hip opener, our half pigeon with the soles of our feet on the floor. And our feet are hips width distance apart. Bring your right ankle on top, bring your right ankle on top of your left thigh, sure. If you have a block, so I'm going to have Deba demonstrate for the TV audience. If you have a block, you hold one end of it and the other end is against your thigh. And you can gently push the right thigh away from you. There are so many versions of half pigeon. You do the one that suits you. This one I have found is the most body friendly. If you don't have a block, you just use your hands and gently persuade the right thigh away from you. You'll feel that lower back releasing. You'll feel your hips opening. And you can even drop the figure four legs if you want to add a twist after you've added length to the spine. You're certainly welcome to drop the figure four legs to one side or the other and just add hip stretches. But do be careful. When you've had enough on that side, you can set up your figure four half pigeon on the other side. Take your time. And releasing from your half pigeon, take your thighs on your chest. You can wrap your arms around your shins, or you can on each shin, and just gently give yourself a hug here. When you do this, please be sure you're not stressing any part of your body, that there are no tense muscles here, that your face is relaxed, that you're not scrunching or making an expression with your face, that you're still connected to your breath, the voice of your soul. And from here to your waterfall, you can release the capture of your legs and free them so they're up above you straight. If you have your block, you can scoop it underneath your lower back or your butt for a little more elevation. And the loveliness of that is then the blood comes down to your heart without the heart having to work as hard. And if you'd like to raise your arms in the air, that's a lovely rendition as well. And you can stay here in your waterfall or gently dismount into corpse pose or whatever posture you would like to finish your final shavasana in. And TV viewers, you may see our room get a little dark, and if you're at home, you might want to pull the curtains. Lights in your house, depending on what your time zone is. I'll mention in the States that we get to set our clocks back tonight, so hallelujah, we get that extra hour of sleep tonight. Daylight savings is ended. Let your bellies rise with air and lower. Filling up your lungs. Filling up your chest. And softening with each exhale. I'm going to say goodbye to our TV audience, and I'm going to close it up with our live our students here privately. But TV audience, peace on, namaste, and love one another. Thank you for watching.